Hello, this is Ray from DC Rainmaker. I want to do a quick overview of the Polar current generation product lineup, as well as kind of a size comparison between all four of them. On the left hand side here we have the Polar V800. Now all four of these devices do support heart rate straps as well as activity tracking, so steps and distance as well as your sleep and whatnot, so kind of your daily activity. But this one here is the multi-sport watch. This is designed primarily for triathletes or those that want to connect to a bunch of different sensors. You'll see it's got kind of this metal finish around the middle there. It's a bit heavier than the others, but it is fairly durable, and we'll go ahead and it'll track across all sorts of different sports. Has a barometric altimeter in it as well. So that's kind of aimed at your high-end GPS watch. And next over here we've got the Polar M400. This is about $170, $180 GPS watch as well, one of the best values on the market today. It includes GPS primarily for running, but also of course does the activity tracking piece as well. And that can support a cycling mode, but it does not support a cycling cadence sensor this time. It'll soon support the Bluetooth smart running sensor next. That's coming up in April here. And then next we have the Polar A300. This is their newest watch out of all four of them. And this is basically aimed at kind of the gym crowd a bit. So it's got support for Bluetooth smart heart rate straps, as well as does activity tracking day to day, so steps and distance and whatnot, and of course sleep as well. And this is about the same price range as this right here, a little bit under this, but it does not have GPS in it though, so keep that in mind. Then finally we have the Polar Loop. This is the first activity tracking product that Polar released. It's looking a little bit more dated these days, but it still holds its own pretty well. It's got a slightly different clasp system than the rest of them. All three of these instead have this system where you loop it under like this and then pop it through, and then through the metal again, and then out to the little band there. So very, very secure. This has a similar system where you actually take the clasp and you cut this rubber portion down to your size wrist, and then you just simply would slide it on like this, and then you pop the clasp in there. Oops, I think it's just to pop over. There we go. So just clips in like that. So a little different, a little bit lighter, obviously a little thinner than these. These are all watches, and this is just more of an activity band itself. So it'll show you heart rate data from a compatible heart rate strap. All four of these devices are designed to connect to the Polar H7 strap. That's the dual Bluetooth smart as well as analog for underwater usage. However, this one there, the Polar M400, as well as a Polar Loop, neither of those will use the underwater portion. So only these two units, the V800 and the A300, will connect to the H7 underwater. So just do keep that in mind. So that's a quick look at things. If you want to look at the depth there, you can see that if I put them all on the side there, those three are actually very, very similar in depth. This is a tiny bit thinner, but not too much there. It's obviously just quite a bit less wide than the remainder there. So there you go. That's a quick look at all the Polar current generation products and how they size up. Thanks for watching.